All right, welcome back. Last time we left off in this painting, was doing the grass. So I am going to show you what we're doing, and I think today we'll work on that rock wall just a little bit. So get your paint along with me, watch, and I hope this inspires you to paint your own creation, and any little tips can help. So stay tuned, and we'll get started on this painting. All right. I moved the camera over to this side here, hopefully so you could see the paints a little bit better. I'm hoping that's not too far out. If it is, we may have to change it on the next one. This I will, or reposition the camera or something, I don't know. All right, so I said, last time we just kind of put in these grasses. I just kind of finished them here a little bit, but I haven't put any final highlights because I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet. Went ahead and just drew in little Highland cow. Don't know that I like his horns. You may change that. And he's going to kind of look over here. Then I got another little Highland cow back this way. Remember I took those, I told you I was going to take those out, those blocks. And he's kind of just looking, got his head looking through there. And little highlight, horns, but I don't really like those. I may move those. And I don't even know that I like this one. I may move him up, down. I don't know. I don't know yet. I kind of blocked in, or just blocked in. Took a charcoal pencil, drew a fence in, because I think I might want this an old barbed wire fence. But I wasn't sure. I don't know that if I want to make it a stone fence yet. I don't think so, but again, I'm not married to this idea. Went ahead and I just kind of quickly drew in and blocked in this windmill, and I'll work on it. It'll be kind of a rusty old brown gray. We might change its dimensions a little bit. Block building, if you remember right, it only came like here, here, and here. It was just a little tiny thing, so I made it a little bit bigger. Again, I don't know if I'm going to put a little lean-to there. I don't know yet. Again, don't know if I'm going to keep him there. I still haven't worked on this. But I think today I just want to work on this wall a little bit, kind of bring it out. So let's see. I just have a little number 4 flat brush there. I may use a little smaller one, I don't know. So I got some titanium white, some raw umber, Prussian blue, and a little ivory black. And I think I'm just going to I'm going to take a little bit of that black, a little bit of that Prussian blue down here, and then let's take some of that white, get it down here until I kind of get a grayish blue, and I kind of like that. So I'm going to come over here, and I'll just start back in here somewhere. Now I have this row here, but I don't think I like it. I think I'm going to get rid of that. I think I'm going to make this here kind of like my top row. And that's how I originally had it. But I changed it for some reason. And I don't want to paint all these the same color because I'm going to add some browns in here. But for now, this is just to kind of get these. And we're not going to do the whole wall here. I just wanted you to kind of see how we do it. Now, originally what I did is I made this background a black. And then I just added these in. Let's go ahead and do this one here. And this wall will be in several different layers, I think, or layers. There might be several coats, or not, sorry, I keep saying coats. I mean several layers of color. We're going to do some different things. I'm going to walk you all the way through the wall, but at the same time, probably just do it in little sections. I may work on it a little bit And then we may go to something else. I don't know. We may not stay on that. Add a little bit more white here. And then kind of mix that into there. All right. And I told you I had those old stones here, but I don't know that I'm going to use them top ones. As I said, I'm just really I'm blocking in, and I know I had I had all that there, but and it's like, well, why are you changing it? Well, to tell you the truth, I don't really know. Should have just let it be. A little black to there. Want some darker down here. And then here, just gonna scumble in just some darker areas. See, that had like an original crack. So I want to kind of leave that like it is. And then this is eventually going to be the top. Right now it kind of probably looks a little flat, but once we get done and we start putting in it definitely will not be flat. Let's see here. And I'm just kind of redoing these rocks. Just getting them in there. About a little bit. Let me go up in here. See, I have this little pile here, but I have 2 or 3 different colors in that pile. Go. And I have this here. It's going to be some grasses, so don't worry too much about it. There's a little one there. There's one. There we go. And we might even put a little bit of moss on some of these rocks. But you know, the sun, I think, is going to be coming, or the light source is going to be coming from here. I think. I'm pretty sure. That's kind of how I had it laid out when I was practicing. Then we got some back here, but we'll doctor those up here. We'll doctor them up later. I'm just kind of putting some area in here where I can kind of get an idea of how tall the fence should be here. And I want it a little higher coming up here. Don't want my old cow just to walk right out of it. And then we'll doctor this all up here. I just getting kind of a lay. Oop, got that just a little bit on the light side, but it don't matter. It don't matter. There we go. In any little areas here. So I think I'm going to call that good. Because I don't think I want this top row. I think I'm going to get rid of it. And let me just show you. Here, let me just take a little bit of brown. Just knock it out. See how many times this was just a different painting. And decided it was just kind of a practice painting. And now I'm going to turn it into something. So we're just, I'm just putting this brown over it, just so it kind of gets it out of my sight a little bit. So now I can see that. All right, we'll take that same brown, just a touch of white, maybe just a touch of blue. We want it kind of on the grayish brown side. Yeah, gives you just kind of that little. And now in here where I have some of those more brown looking rocks, we are going to add some little different colored rocks. There we go. And again, I don't know how many we'll put in here, but there'll be some different variations of rock in here when we're done. I always say my paintings are, we start in kindergarten, and then we just slowly work our way up through school until we can graduate from school with a finished painting. And it really, really does well. I mean, it really, then it all comes together. But I tell my students, trust the process. Just trust it. Go step by step, no matter how bad it looks. You're getting better each time. All right, now I'm going to take a little bit of that white, go back into that blue, maybe a little bit of that black. Just want it on the kind of bluish gray side. And let's kind of come in here and let's start putting some dimension on it. But again, I just kind of scumble in some of these rock formations, because to kind of make this look three-dimensional, we'll have to have, it's almost like when we do a cylinder or a can or a bowl, a cup, whatever. We have three different values. You'll have a light side, a medium side, and a dark side. So let's just say we were working on this rock right here. So let's take and put some of that white back into that so I can lighten it up a little bit. Now remember, if you think you went a little too light, don't worry about it, let it dry. Because a lot of times, or all the time on acrylics, they dry darker. So I'm going to just work on this rock just to kind of show you what I mean. So we got this light side, and then we'll end up putting other stuff in it. Now, I'm going to darken, go down into this, and then so we know that our rock, let's add a little bit more, because there will be a little light on this side, so I don't want to get it too. But see how we had that lighter side, mid-tone, and then where these come together, you can kind of see that that's our dark value. And we'll add, we'll do more. Right now we're just kind of playing, just kind of deciding how our rock wall is going to be. What I'm really trying to do here is get you started on your own wall and kind of the process. And we'll work on it more. But see, even way back in here, we gotta start bringing those darks in just to kind of show where each of these rocks are going to be, and they'll move around. They'll be all right. Let's see here. Maybe we got a little lighter area here. Remember, there's going to be. I don't really like how that's so round. I'm just gonna. There we go. I like that better. But you like set right in here. Maybe there's another little rock. I'm gonna go back to that grayish brown side. Let me add a little blue. that in there, and I'm going to add just a little gray to that. I like that. Maybe this one here. But what I'm really doing, I'm just kind of getting the lay of my wall and the shape of my wall. See, like I did over here, what I did is I just made that black, that whole wall black, and then I took a gray and started coming in and just putting my rock formations. You know, you don't want them all perfect, you want them staggered. And then we'll come back in later and we'll put highlights on those rocks. Put a little more shadow under that eave. See there how that just comes down. It's got that dark where the eave is. There you go. See, these are the little things that are going to make it pop in the end. Right now, it's just getting it on there. But yeah, we'll come in here and we'll start working on those. But I think I'm going to just work on those a little while, and I want you to kind of work on those. So it just gives you an idea of what we're working on. So I hope you enjoyed it. Grab your brush, start working on your wall. I promise when we're done with it, it'll look great. So I'll see you on the next one.